Hello everyone and happy Thursday to you. So today I have a bins haul for you. I know, big shocker. So you guys actually came with me on this bins trip for a little while I was shopping on Tuesday. So I went to the bins on Monday and Tuesday we went fall thrift shopping together. So we started off by going to the bins. I showed you guys just a couple of the things that I was seeing, some of the stuff that I wish I could have got, but there was a flaw with it, or stuff that maybe it just isn't gonna be in this haul, maybe stuff I was consigning, that type of stuff. But then on Tuesday, we actually went thrifting together at regular Goodwills or on the rack Goodwills. We went to two of them, one of them being one of my favorite ones as of late, which is up kind of by Mall of America, and one of them being a different one that is a little farther away that was not as great, but still every once in a while I found something there, so I wanted to check it out and I hadn't been there for a while. So that's what we did on Tuesday. If you missed that, it was the last video that went up. But of course, in that video, I didn't show you nearly everything that I got at the bins. I did leave with a full cart of stuff, a lot to consign, but a lot to sell myself. So that's what I'm here for today. Now, if you couldn't tell on Tuesday by me talking or the voiceover, I am suffering from really bad allergies. I have off and on had an itchy throat. I have really bad congestion and nasal issues from these allergies, and I just feel like I look kind of pasty and stuff. So please ignore if I have in the past week had a little less energy, or I've sounded off, or I just haven't had the oomph that I usually do. I'm trying to get through this. I was telling Ryan this morning, who has also been suffering with sickness this week, how I feel like maybe today I'm feeling just the slightest bit of improvement. Nothing crazy, but maybe just a little bit better. If you've been keeping up on the second channel, because I'm doing Vlogoween, you'll know this roller coaster of illness that this household has been on lately. If you haven't, on the second channel for Vlogoween, I film every single day in October, and at the end of the week on Friday, I just put up a full vlog that's about an hour long of just the entire week, what we did, how things were going at the house, the things we were cooking, the things we were doing, the walks we went on, the bonfires that we had, that type of stuff. We already had one go up last Friday, but one will be going up this Friday as well. And we definitely have been taking you guys along with our medical journeys. I mean, it's not that intense, but I have quite a bit of stuff to show you guys today. I just noticed I have a pile of stuff over there that I have to grab. It's the ties. If you were here on Tuesday to see the video, you know that I found 100 ties in the shoe rotation, and I sat there at my cart going through them all, and I found a good chunk of good ones. So I'm gonna grab those. One sec. Okay. One thing I have to address that a lot of you are probably biting your nails about and holding your breath about is my leather trench coat that I told you guys about. I told you guys on Tuesday, I finally found my dream leather trench, my dream of all time. One of my most sought after personal fashion pieces ever, and how it was supposed to arrive on Tuesday. I was gonna show you guys it because I built it up and everything, and it didn't come because it was delayed. It's still delayed. So it hadn't been tracking for over 24 hours, and I was like, are you kidding me that this is gonna be the one package I've ever ordered that just gets lost? But as of this morning, it started moving again, but it's still in New York. So we still will not be able to look at it and absorb the amazingness together today. But Sunday, so what sold Sunday, I will finally show you guys the leather trench, because a lot of you actually did comment that you were interested in seeing it. You're gonna have to wait till Sunday. Guys, this is more painful for me than it is for you. I just want my coat, and it's actually cool out. It's a real bummer that it's not here yet, but I'll show you on Sunday. So anyways, let's get into the haul. I've babbled enough. We're gonna start off with the accessories and other things and stuff. I didn't get any shoes today, or I did get a bag. I didn't get any shoes today. We're gonna start off with the ties, bag, belt, hat, gloves, literally every other accessory category. Then we're gonna get into the clothes. And I have something interesting once we get into the clothes. We'll talk about that when we get there. So first up, the gloves, because I did find the pair. These are for my personal use. So I don't have a good pair of gloves, and of course I live in Minnesota, as you guys know. So we get snow, and I gotta go out and shovel. And so I got myself some leather gloves. Since I always wear leather jackets, I feel like it's fitting to have leather gloves. It looks really weird with this outfit right now, but I found these leather gloves. They're a size medium, and they're by some brand, they're a size large, and they're by some brand called Founds. Let's maybe do the belts next. So I found two belts, and they're actually really good. Not luxury brands or something, but really good styles. Now, if you're here for the trend report, you know that belts with a very just basic kind of gold belt buckle and a basic black or suede or brown or something like strap are super trendy right now. So first up was this really cute slim belt. It has this like narrow, wide gold buckle to it. And this is actually by Fossil. This thing is in like new condition. It's a small, and I do not remember the measurements of it, but I do have this listed, I believe. But it has like no wear at the holes. And if a belt is gonna have wear, the first place it'll be is at the holes. Like there's a tiny crease right here because that's probably where the person used it. But this is such a cute, trendy style with this small buckle. Oh, I'm just like, I was actually so excited to find that. And next up was with that belt. And this is again, a just very cute, solid, pretty basic gold buckle, though it is kind of like a braided, twisted kind of look. And this is again, just solid black in like, almost like new condition, just a titch of wear at the end. This one is by J. Crew, and it's full normal line J. Crew, and it's Italian leather. This is an extra small. And I do remember the full length of this belt is 35 inches. So the holes are probably like around a 27 to 38 inch. I don't remember. I think I only did the full length on that one. So then I found this hat and it caught my attention, A, because it's new with tags, and B, because it's almost like a cable knit type look to it, which I thought was really interesting. And also, if you can tell, it's like tan, but at the same time, it almost has like a blush or purple or pink-ish tone to like the cable knit part. I don't know, it's very subtle. But this is actually by Altered State, or it was sold at Altered State for $50. The name of the brand is Marcus Adler. This brand is sold at like Saks Fifth and Nordstrom and stuff, and $50 for a hat is pretty high. So I am gonna list this myself, even though I don't usually list Altered State, but I think this is really, really cute, and the cable knit is just so like unique. I've never seen something like that. Then this is with a few anthro pieces, so I haven't figured out yet if it is anthro or not, but it's very nice either way. This is a small leather tassel crossbody bag. I mean, it looks like an anthro bag, like hello. This looks like something they'd have, but it is real leather. It's by a brand called Schaefer Los Angeles. When I first looked in here, I thought that said Cezanne, and I was like, but no, it is absolutely not Cezanne. It says made in the USA, but I haven't found a tag. I think when I looked up Schaefer, it seemed like all of their stuff was real leather. It's really cute. Could be anthro, who knows. So let's do the ties. We're gonna go kind of quick because ties obviously are not the most thrilling. So I found this like gold champagne colored floral tie. It's by Ermenegilda Xenia. I've had some luck with those in the past. They seem very hit or miss, but as I always say, ties are so easy to list and store and do everything like that with. This is a new brand that I'm trying for ties called Italo Ferretti. Super, super nice, smooth silk. It kind of has that like glossy silk look, which I've noticed a lot of the bougier ties have. This is handmade in Italy, it says, so that's a good sign too. And I really like the print on this one. It's kind of like a leaf botanical print with just like a lot of swirls and tan color. I don't know. I did find two by that brand, so here's the other one. This one's like a brown and blue, almost like iridescent-y look, silk handmade tie. And his ties look like they retail for like $190 to $250, but really, I mean, that doesn't have that much to do with the resale. You just have to find the right brands of ties. Ties, like, they're a tough one. They don't always do well. Even if there's a brand that has done well for you in the past, it doesn't always. Ermenegilda Xenia on this one as well. Each tie is very hit or miss, and it's not even brand based. It's very like the tie, the brand, and the style, and the material, and if it's vintage or not. Like, I don't know. I don't mind sitting on them for a little. So this is also Ermenegilda Xenia. This one is a slightly different label, so it might be a little newer, but it's just like a striped black and purple, but it kind of gives a Beetlejuice vibe, even though I know Beetlejuice has obviously different colors. I just feel like the stripes and it being this purple kind of give it a Beetlejuice vibe. This one's funny. So this one is flowers as well, but it really looks like those are bow tie pasta noodles kind of in between, in my opinion. It's Ermenegilda again, so I will pick up any of his that I find at the bins. I wouldn't buy them at like a thrift store, but I'll get them at the bins. This one's YSL. YSL is kind of hit or miss as well, but I will get it if it has the logo on it like that. Only a couple left This is the last Ermenegilda Xenia. This one is almost like a conch shell look, but it also I think is actually a flower, but it kind of looks like a fan or a lamp at the same time. Really pretty colors on that one. They do decent on eBay and on Posh for me. And then last is the other brand I found, probably the best brand, or I guess most known brand. This is a Ferragamo tie, and this one has these really cute elephants on it with like a guy riding them. Super adorable, and Ferragamo ties definitely do sell as well. One more like accessory thing. This is an apron. This popped out and caught my attention. This was also sitting with a lot of anthro stuff, and I was like, yeah, very anthro, probably anthro. When I picked it up, I was like, but it also reminds me of Marimekko. Like, especially these polka dot situations right here and right here. That's a very Marimekko thing to do. I couldn't find a label anywhere at all. There's just nothing. I don't even see where one was cut out, but it's a very nice like waterproof material. So I reverse image searched it, and sure enough, it's Marimekko. So I'm kind of annoyed that I can't find a label. I mean, people that like Marimekko will know. This seems to be a pattern they've used on a lot of stuff. So I think, yeah, if people know it, they'll know. Also, like aprons, I feel like people do cut out apron labels a lot. So that's a great find. I do love Marimekko. The clothing now starts off in an interesting way, then we'll get kind of into the more normal clothes. So what I'm talking about is I found a bunch of duplicates of things. And right when I found them, I had a feeling, an inkling as to what they were, and upon looking them up, I was correct. First off, I found 2 of these blouses, at least like satiny blouses, 2 of these like velour velvet soft hoodies. I found 8 of these burnt orange dresses that I will show you a better look at in a second. And then I found 3 of these cable knit tank tops in blue and 2 of them in cream. Oh, and then I found 2 of these floral dresses. I found the dresses first. Here is the stack of them. I'm just gonna show you one of them, but I do have quite a lot of sizes, and I have a deal for you guys if you're interested in them, because I have a lot of them. So I found these dresses, and the tag is removed from them. But I have seen something similar to that in the past, with the similar like little white corners after they were cut out before. Because of the area we're in, I had an inkling as to what they were. So I was like, these look like something that Evereve would make. And Evereve is from Minneapolis. Actually, it's from the city called Edina. So seeing donations from them would not be out of the question here. Really cute, like bohemian, really good for fall color dress. It buttons at the top a little, and it has this belt around the waist that I do have untied so I could fold it better. Also, what I held up over here is I have this slip to every single one of these. So I looked these up, I reverse image searched this as well, and sure enough, these are all Evereve dresses. These burnt orange like shirt dresses. I'm gonna put up actually a model picture of these because that'll be a lot easier to show. And I have measured them all. So I do have my list of sizes that I have. So for these burnt, kind of red, it's like a barn red color dress. I have 4 size smalls, 1 size medium, 2 size large, and 1 size extra large of this specific dress. Kind of like mock necks. Kind of has like a Christy Dawn, Doany type vibe to it. Normally if I found like one of these with the Evereve label inside and everything, I'd probably list it at like 55, 50 at the lowest probably, and hope for an offer of like 45 or something. I think because I have so many, I think I'm gonna list them for 40, like all of these. But if you guys are interested in these, I will do $20 with $5 shipping, because I really don't want to store all these. There's so many. And that goes for any of these. Any of this Evereve stuff, which we are going to go through here in a sec. If you're interested in honestly, anything Evereve in my closet, let's just do that. It'll be easier that way, because I actually already have a couple of these dresses. Obviously, that was a common dress that people bought. But any Evereve in my closet, $20, $5 shipping. If you're interested, make a bundle, put like some emoji, like just a heart emoji, and I will do $20 with $5 shipping. If you do multiple, it'll still be $5 shipping. I just want these gone. But of course, I wasn't going to skip them because I do love Evereve and it does do well for me. So yeah, I have like 8 of these dresses. Smalls are like 17 inches across, medium 19 inches inches. Larges are 20 and extra large is about 21 and a half. If you're interested, there's that. For these satin blouses, these also don't have labels in them. I'll put a model picture in of this as well, but same situation. It's kind of this like mock, kind of rolled neck, really cute like satin blouse. This I have a large and an extra large of. Did they leave this side label in? Okay, they left this in, which is absolutely an Evereve label. There's this, so these are rayon, but Evereve doesn't have model numbers. Hopefully I already put the model picture in. These are really, really cute. And again, I do have a large and extra large of these, 20-inch bust on the large, 23-inch bust on the extra large. I have 2 of these like velour hoodies in this kind of like metallic color. Again, same situation. This I have a small and a medium of. $20 with $5 shipping, and it's yours because I just don't want to store all these. I don't need all of my inventory spots to be Evereve. All right, we're almost done with the Evereve. I know this is not that thrilling. These also do not have the label. I say that because the tank tops actually do have the label, and all these were like together. So again, clearly the same Evereve. And again, I've had this dress. I think I still do have at least one of it. This is really cute too. I love this print actually. I'm surprised I haven't sold the other one I have. It is so pretty. It looks like Liberty London. Oh shoot, I didn't measure these. I'll have to measure these, but these will be listed. I bet it's probably like a small and a medium from when I looked at them earlier. And then the tank tops. So the tank tops, like I said, they do have labels in. I don't know why they didn't cut these ones out. So these are really cute cable knit tank tops. Super good for fall. Super good for putting over like a button up or something. I have a large of the cream one. They're definitely just like a cotton fabric, so they're not like some itchy wool or something. And then I have another large. So the cream, I have 2 large. And then I have 3 of the blue. So in the blue, I have a small, exact same style. Super cute, a very like kind of muted blue. 2 smalls on the blue. This kind of looks like a small too, not gonna lie. Yeah, 3 smalls on the blue. Clearly Evereve was clearing out some back rooms or something, but I found all of that. Like, what is that? 15 Evereve pieces, lots of Evereve. Please take it from me. Please, 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 please. I don't want it all. I mean, I do. That's why I bought it all. But whatever. Okay, let's jump into the regular, like, non-Evereve finds that I had today. So first up is a Madewell. Really cute. Size medium Madewell. This is a flannel shirt in this kind of like sand beige color, and it has these like speckly multicolors throughout that give it kind of like a canvas look. Really cute, and it's really soft. Definitely like I said, like a flannel material. Then this is adorable. This is one of the Anthro pieces that was with all that Anthro stuff. This is Anthro by Anthro, size small. And this is a super, super cute striped kind of color block shirt. I haven't looked up if this is like pajamas or something yet, but it's definitely soft enough to be. So I'll have to look that up. I really don't know. I know pajamas are like striped a lot, so it's possible. Super adorable, whether it's pajamas or not. I don't really care. It'll do just as good either way. Then another Anthro piece that was with this stuff, and this is a really good find. This is a new with tag A+ Anthro piece, and it's a 1X that originally cost $168. And that is because this is by Rana Jill. On Tuesday at one of the Goodwills we went to, we found a Rana Jill piece, and I said that that's a more expensive Anthro brand, and there's your proof. So this is like a color block, pattern block, kind of like jersey material dress with all this kind of like draping details, and the back is like this super like laddered kind of knit, almost like crochet situation. So it has these like flutter cap sleeves. I have yet to look up what the model picture of this looks like, but I think it's super cute. It's quite heavy because of it being like this jersey type material, but I was obviously pumped to find that. Then we have one of my faves, one of the J. Crew sweater coats. This is extra large, and it's in this gorgeous orange color. It's a little more like light orange in person than I think the camera is showing. The camera has it being very dark and saturated. But this is so nice, so cute, and I swear by this style. This doesn't do as good as the sweater blazer, but it still does good. Also, finding it in an XL is great. Also, pumpkin orange right now. perfect. This one had the vintage heads. The vintage heads are rolling. This is a really, really good vintage find. And one of the vintage people had just looked at this bin and walked away before I picked this up. And I was like, I think you missed something. I didn't actually say that, but I was thinking like, I'll take that. This is from 1986. And I know the vintage people were so like eyeing this and jealous and envious of this because one of them who literally owns a vintage store, like in Minneapolis, like a physical brick and mortar, came over to me and was like, can I see that shirt that you just picked up? And he was like, oh my gosh, that's a really good find. I was like, okay, with your approval, I feel really good about this. So this shirt is a Judas Priest official 1986 Fuel Equals Life, it looks like, concert tee with all the good like vintage concert tee wear, just the like slight holes and stuff. The graphic is still in really good shape. It's single stitch at the bottom and it has the 1986 like printing date under the graphic here, Judas Priest 1986 it says. And then the back also has a graphic where it says 1986 Judas Priest Fuel Equals Life Tour 1986. I haven't done enough research on this yet, but from my quick research, the lowest I could see was something similar-ish. I don't know if it was as old, for like 160. And then I saw something else similar-ish that I didn't look into enough that was like 350. So I definitely gotta look into that more, but I think that's a really good vintage find from my little bit of Googling. All right, another vintage find, and it's a leather find. And no, this is not my leather drench. This is just by Uniform John Paul Richard. It's size 12, so it's a good size. And this is like a really long leather jacket, almost like trench length, but it still has that kind of like blazer type aesthetic to it. Now there is like a small split in one of the pockets, but I don't feel like that really matters. But I love this nice leather and I love how long this coat is. It's pretty rare to find like the long leather coats, which is why I'm so excited that mine is gonna be super long. How many times can I bring up my freaking leather trench? All right, since we just talked about leather, let's do my other leather find. Now, this is a brand that I don't usually sell myself. I will get it to consign quite frequently, though. It is Lucky Brand, and I think that's like a really new label. This is a size medium, and this is a genuine lamb leather bomber jacket. And yes, you heard that right. That's why I picked this up, because this is a leather bomber, which, as we know from the trend report, is so in the season. So normally I would probably consign something like this. I think it even has kind of like puff sleeves now that I look at it. Like, I think they kind of have that like stitching that makes them puff up a little. Normally I'd pick this up at least to consign, but being so trendy this season, I'm definitely gonna try selling that myself. Also, like leather, lamb leather from any company, like that probably retail for like $350 or something. Next up is a Madewell that is so cute. So this is like a brown tan. I don't know if colors are showing up right. This is much more brown than I feel like I can see in my phone right now. Madewell size small, really adorable. All the flowers are embroidered in. It's like a slubbed cotton. Slubbed cotton always does good for me, and I love that square neck. I think that should do really, really well. I also thought that this was a really cute Madewell. Actually, when I saw this, I thought it was gonna be another Evereve piece, because Evereve can sell Cleobella, and this looks like a Cleobella kind of batik print, but it is Madewell. It's size small, and it's just like a wrap, like brown floral block print top. Super, super adorable. This is really cute too. And I, again, had a feeling of what this was when I found it. So this is what the sleeve looks like. It's like a knit Fair Isle sweater sleeve. And the body is like thermal waffle. And this is by Free People, size medium. I do think I've seen this before, whether it's me who's had it or Ryan, I don't really know, but I've definitely seen it. And this definitely should be a piece that will do well. Then we have a men's piece. And this brand is called Gooch, which I think is funny. Gooch. And it's a size large. I haven't looked into this a ton yet either, but literally just based off the pattern, I know this will do really well. It's this like vintage button shirt. It is rayon, it's not like silk or anything. And it is single needle tailoring from Nepal. But it's a really cute print. It kind of gives me like Kugi. I never remember how that's pronounced. Vibes, so I think that should do good. Also, when I looked it up, it looks like that brand does still exist and makes like pretty similar stuff nowadays. Then we have a TNA piece, TNA size small. This is kind of a basic, just thermal waffle top. So I might just consign this, honestly. I don't have that much luck with a lot of the Aritzia stuff anymore, which is really surprising because it used to be like such a good one to find, but I don't know. Seems like as soon as they've entered the States more and opened more locations, they've like not had that great a resale. Then we have a Lane Bryant piece that is so cute. This is a size 18. That is the newer label. And it's this really adorable, like, I call it like a night floral type of print. It's just all these like stems of flowers, and it's a black blouse with puff sleeves. This is just so cute. And when I find a Lane Bryant that I really like this, I absolutely am willing to sell it myself versus consign. But it has this like ruffle that goes across the front right there, and it actually buttons and stuff. Yeah, it actually buttons all the way down. So cute. Very like cottage gore versus cottage core. And then, oh my gosh, this is like the really good version of the J. Crew sweater jacket. So this is the newest label of J. Crew, this very big like block print label, extra small, and it is not outlet. And this is a single button J. Crew blazer, super cute, kind of like rolled sleeves, really, really nice. And it is from 2023, not surprising with that label. And it is a merino wool blend. A lot of times when it's non-outlet, it will have wool. And when it is outlet, it'll just be cotton. Because they're kind of the same thing, but just the ones from the normal store have wool, and I think people do prefer those, which makes sense because that's a lot nicer. All right, then I found another Aritzia piece, or pieces. It is actually a set, which how often do you find a set at the bins? These are a hoodie and sweatpants set by TNA, and they're TNA Cozy. They are the boyfriend fleece and size small, and they're just kind of this like kind of grayish purple. These colors are actually coming up pretty correct. Cute. I wouldn't be too excited about these, and I'd maybe consign them if I had found just one of the two. Oh, this is a medium, the pants. Do I still sell them as a set? A medium and a small? I don't know. But yeah, I thought they're definitely the same set, so obviously she just bought two different sizes to wear. I'll think about that. Okay, this thing I did show you in the Tuesday video. It's a brand called Poetry. They seem to kind of be a like leg and look-ish brand, but I found these Bermuda shorts that are definitely a very nice linen, and their comps and retail look really high. Like these shorts, I think retailed for like close to 200 or something, and the resale looked close to like 70, which is crazy. Then I found some Abercrombie & Fitch shorts. These are just high-rise 4-inch shorts, classic, distressed. These will usually do good for me, and if not, I actually can sell them on Marketplace really easy with my other denim shorts. Then we have some Everlane jeans. These are the Way High jean in organic cotton. They're size 27. And these I really like because they are a super nice, just straight, kind of wider leg with no distressing. Very just classic jean. Patch on the back is in super good shape. These don't seem like they've been worn many times. So this is a style of Everlane that I definitely would pick up even if I found it at like a regular Goodwill still. Then we have a men's piece, and you guys know that I sometimes will sell American Eagle women's as like bread and butter, but I don't really ever pick up men's American Eagle, but I picked up these. So American Eagle size large men's, and that is because these are some green cargo pants that I need to kind of like steam. Cargo pockets always get all like bunched up like this. But these are from 2024. These literally came out in February of this year, which I think is absolutely crazy. They're not even a year old, and they've already been donated. So I definitely, that is like the main reason I grabbed these, is because like, these are probably still on the website. So, all right, we're almost done here. I got 3 more things. Next up is a pair of Levi's. And they are 501s, but they're not the 501 skinny. So if the back says 501, they're just classic kind of straight 501s. If it says 501S, that's the skinny version. So these are just classic straight ones, and I will sell these. The skinny ones I don't really sell anymore. I'll usually cut them into shorts or like consign them. But yeah, I'll do the straights for sure. And these are a size 26 with a 30-inch inseam. Then we have some Anthro jeans, and these are some white jeans. And shockingly, when I have had Anthro jeans anytime recently that are white, they've done quite good. So these are Pilcrow, and they are newer because they say by Anthro, and they're the high-rise slim in 27. I really like, and it's kind of hard to see, but it has this like seam that kind of goes like a V across right here, and it has the same thing on the back. They have just a little bit of knee distressing, but these are really cute, and I do actually think they'll do pretty good, even though I know you're not supposed to be wearing white this time of year. I'm sure there are people that still do. And last is another vintage find, and it's another men's find. And these are vintage, even though they look like they could come out this year. So these are, once again, some like ruched kind of knee, wide leg cargo pants. They look a lot like those American Eagles, just in a different color. But they're in this like kind of construction yellow, I don't know. But they're really, really old Abercrombie and Fitch, and they are a size medium. And I think, like I just said, with how they look so much like modern 2024 men's American Eagle, I think these will do good. They give very like streetwear vibes. They got the like old Abercrombie patch there and the big nice pockets. Super wide. They even have like drawstrings. You could cinch up the ankles if you wanted, and the waist. So those are super nice, and I think they will do well. I just have to like either re-dry them or steam them. I've already cleaned all this, but they're super wrinkly still. So that's all that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed my bins haul. Again, if you're interested in any Evereve I have, $20, $5 shipping. I'm definitely willing to do that. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I will see you guys on Friday tomorrow if you're interested on the second channel to keep up with another week in Ryan and I's lives and follow along on our little like illness journey. Or on Sunday with my leather trench. Hear me, universe, I'm putting that out there. With my leather trench, I'll show it to you guys finally if it's here. But yeah, otherwise, I will see you when you choose to see me. Goodbye.